Just so you all know, I am Dr. Delon Canterbury. I am a clinical pharmacist and founder of GeriatRx. We help people save thousands of dollars from healthcare costs. We also know how to navigate the healthcare system, and we do it through medication management and through medication de-prescribing. You can have your very own personal pharmacist work for you 24/7 and help advocate for you, get you off of medications you don't need, and stop falling victim to health inequities. Pharmacists save lives. Amen. We are the most accessible healthcare professional in the entire U.S. There's a pharmacy around every 5 miles of someone's house, about 90% of the population. But where I was as a retail pharmacist was my personal health. It was metrics driven. It wasn't patient focused. It wasn't about really helping people meet their health outcomes and goals. And so I started this to advocate for the voiceless, the minorities, the older populations who generally don't have someone to advocate for them. My grandmother fell victim to this. She had dementia, and my parents were immigrants. My parents came from Guyana, South America, and I was the first doctor of them to be in my family as a healthcare provider. My grandmother not only had dementia, but her doctor didn't care about her. They wrote a prescription that inappropriately worsened all of her dementia symptoms. And she was in a nursing home. You would think, hey, they're looking at her. They weren't looking at her. And my parents had to suffer for 4 months, full time, as a humble teacher and a humble accountant, trying to figure this out. I, at the time, was not a pharmacist, but I saw the struggle they went through. Not only did she suffer for 4 months, but my parents had to figure out how to navigate this landscape by themselves as immigrant caregivers in a complex healthcare system that we all know is broken. It's broken. It wasn't until a pharmacist finally said, this is wrong. This is incorrect. She should never have been on this medication. Do you know why she was on that medication? To sedate her. That was it. To sedate her. So we paid money at the pharmacy to sedate my grandma and worsen all of her dementia symptoms. And I'm not the only one. So imagine how many go voiceless who are at the counter and don't know if it's even worth the copay. Don't even know if it's worth your time. And so I started GeriatRx not only from what my grandmother suffered through, but to be that advocate and be your personal pharmacist. That being said, in just a year of having my company, we've saved people well over $150,000. And that kept someone from being put into a nursing home. We kept someone from being forced into a nursing home. We went so far, we represented them in court and were their medical expert. The jury dropped the case. They dropped the case. And so I come here today to let you know that pharmacists aren't just dispensers. We work as a team with your provider, with your nurses, with your caregivers. We identify those side effects and we advocate for you. That being said, this is what I love to do. I don't do this out of just fun. This is literally my joy and my calling and my passion. So if you want to know how we can help you, please sign up to our table. We have a website, www.geriatrix with an RX at the end.org. You will get 10 healthcare cost-saving tips and my personal secrets I've used to help save my patients money. Let's take the headache out of healthcare together and check out how we can help better and empower your lives. Thank you all for your time.